Hello, it's me, Troubadour. Welcome back to Ranked A to Z, a series where I win with every pet in the game at level 3 from A to Z. Today we're in the Unicorn Pack taking on the Bad Dog, pet that brings doom and chaos. Got two different toys, one that gives every pet on the field a random perk or ailment, and one that summons a great one to just deal snipes to everybody. It's really fun. It's a very chaotic pet, but if you know how to build your team around it, it can become really strong, especially when you run it with the Evil Book, aka with the Great One, which is what I do here. Now, when theorizing teams for this, I was originally theorizing, running, if I'm gonna have a Great One sniping everybody, maybe I could run it with maybe have someone give some ailments so that it does more damage, like a Visitor, and I've got a Unicorn to buff myself from the Visitor buffs, and then I could have a Ghost Kitten to survive the hits from the Great One, which is the exact team I did whenever I got the normal achievement for the Bad Dog. But then whenever it comes to ranked mode, sometimes I've talked about this before, whether it's achievements or just in general, sometimes you want to win with the pet, it might be easier just to get that pet to level 3, have a good team that happens to have that pet on it. Sometimes you can't always build a pet around that team around that pet. So that's kind of what I do here. Now, I do build it somewhat around it. I still got some ailment givers here. I'm going to bring in the Frost Wolf so that later on I can do more damage with the Great One snipes to some of their units at the front, which is really nice. But in general, I'm going to be running a level build, and we're going to see how that goes, which is probably really well. Level builds are really strong right now in Unicorn Pack. Speaking of Unicorn Pack, what's really interesting is I'm in an 8-player versus lobby, and all 3 players are playing Unicorn Pack, which is not something you see very often. Usually it's flooded with Turtle Pack and stuff, maybe some Puppy and Golden here or there. Almost never a Star Pack. Unicorn Pack, you sometimes see it because it's new, but it's not the most optimal. I know Sap Dojo people think it's the worst pack in versus just because it's really can't deal with snipes at all, or just a lot of stuff. There's a lot of issues with it competitively, even though it has a lot of strong units. So you don't see as much in versus mode, especially in 1v1s. I keep losing with Unicorn Pack in 1v1s. But here in 8-player mode, we got a lot of people running it. What's cool is we got 3 different people in Unicorn Pack. We're running 3 different team styles. I'm running the level build. That person's running mana. And then the other person, the third person, is running a jump build. So we're jump, XP, mana. It's 3 kind of big archetypes of Unicorn Pack, I guess. And we're running all 3 here today, which is really fun. We'll see how that goes as it goes on, who will come out on top, who's got the stronger build in general. But early on here, I'm just going for some tempo, trying to preserve lives until I can get to the Bad Dog. Once again, I'm trying to save levels and try to get levels for my, get levels on my Frost Wolf just because I want that ailment. I was thinking either that or the Visitor just to make the Great One do more damage, but I decided to go with the Frost Wolf here. And we're going to level up here. Do we find the Bad Dog? No. We find 7 in Knowledge, which could be good for level build, but I decided I really don't want to give levels to their other person's Tiger Bug or their Wharf or anything. I think that'd be a little too bad for me if I did that, so I decided against it here. I still got a Cyclops on the team. I don't really need the Cyclops. It's just something I might as well get a little more XP and mana. Mana Snipe could take something out. I don't know, especially for the jump team. It doesn't have a Frogman yet, so its stats are really low. That's the thing about Unicorn Pack and Versus, stats are really low. Oh, we get super clutch. It snipes our Frost Wolf, so we get the cold on those 2 enemies. We're able to take them out. Super nice clutch snipe there. We're gonna get the Lucky Kitten up to 1 level away from level 3 so that every turn it will trigger, which is really nice. And we'll save the Frost Wolf level for next turn just so we can hopefully get a good tier 6 for our team, preferably the Team Spirit, because Team Spirit scaling is super nice, especially in a pack that's more limited on scaling, and it works perfectly into our level up build we've got here. Our opponents are still rocking with the jump team and the mana team, though they're starting to pivot a bit. You can see this person. They haven't found a Frogman or anything. They've brought in a Red Dragon, so they're looking to pivot maybe to more of an ailments build, which is my favorite way to play the Unicorn Pack is ailment teams. I'm a big fan of those. We get our level on our Frost Wolf, and we find the Team Spirit, which is amazing. So now in battle, every time someone levels up, with our Ogopogo leveling up and our Lucky Cat and all that, we're gonna get a lot of stats from our Team Spirit in battle, which is great. We want to stay ahead of these people. Right now, we're on top of the leaderboard. We've got a lot of lives. I mean, XP builds are really nice early, so we're looking pretty good. Now we still need the Bad Dog, but it's okay. We've got some time before we need to get it to level 3. The opponent still has some hearts left. And you can see this opponent here has already started pivoting. They got the behemoth in. They've still got some of their wharf team, but they've started to pivot already. Just like the jump person there, but neither of them are able to stand up just to my sheer volume of stats that I've got. And now I'm just going to be rolling. I am going to put another level there onto the Frost Wolf just to hopefully get it up to level 3 in battle. So now I don't even need the Ogopogo at this point. Like I've got Lucky Cat, Mermal, and the Frost Wolf getting to level 3 from Gingerbreads. I really should put the Team Spirit in front so that it gives more buffs by being level 2 from the Ogopogo. But it's okay. We're still able to win against this jump team as well. Our stats are really good. And look at that. I'm at 5 hearts. The jump team's at 1 heart. And then the person who was running mana is now running more of an ailments build, and they are at 2 hearts. So it's getting a little dire. They're getting close to losing, and I still haven't found a bad dog. Maybe I roll past it. Someone I'm sure will tell me in the comments, but I don't think I found it quite yet. We find Triple Abomination there, which is pretty funny, but here it is, the bad dog. We're going to take the Evil Book. Like I said, I think it combos really well into our team, especially now we got the Team Spirit and all those stats going off. Like, we're going to survive the Great One snipes much better than everyone else in the lobby. No one else has the scaling like us. Like, the other people have behemoths, but they don't have the stats on the rest of the team like we do. And look at this. Great One just deletes everybody but obviously the Young Phoenix and the Cyclops there. We live on 1 HP. And now there's only 1 opponent left, and they've only got 1 heart. Oh no, I've only got level 2 bad dog. What am I gonna do? I've got to stall this a little bit until I can find the level 3. I could have gone for another Team Spirit there to hopefully find another, just to get to level 2 in battle. But I decided, you know what? I need to try and lose. So I pick up Pandora's Box because Great One would just destroy their team. I put my Frost Wolf in the back to get the least amount of use out of it. I just generally am trying to throw for content, as I like to say. We're trying to throw just so I can make sure I get the level 3 bad dog before I win. And we actually, because of their ailments from their Manticore here with the fire and all that stuff, we take a lot of damage and we're able to just barely draw. Whew. That could have been bad. If I got like all defensive equipment and they got a bunch of ailments, like that could have been really bad. I could have easily won there. But we need 2 more levels on our bad dog if we need to win for the ranked AtoZ series here. We find a chocolate, but we still need 1 more bad dog. And also our toy's gonna run out next turn. And then like, what's the whole point of having the Great One and stuff? I can't even have a toy, you know? There's no waffle in this pack. Like once it levels up, like that's it. Thankfully, they got our level 3 red dragon there, and plus with my Pandora's Box, I had crisp on 4 of my pets, so I just die there, which is amazing. But now it's starting to, now I just need the bad dog, and here it is. And now we're gonna go so crazy. We've got the level 3 bad dog. It's gonna do a Great One that does 18 damage to their whole team. How are they gonna survive that? Like once the Frost Wolf goes off, like that behemoth is going to die. It's gonna lose like the Easter egg, and it's going to die to all of our Great One snipes. I mean, 18 damage is crazy. Like we're just gonna kill their whole team. Look at this. Now we can have level 2 Team Spirit in battle. I mean, this one's Jover. What do I even say? Look at this. Just watch. Level 3 Great One and Unicorn Pack is insane. Here we go. And they're all dead. Also, Mermal. Holy cow, Mermal. You're insane. Look at those stats. Tier 1, by the way. Mermal's crazy. But yeah, it's another win. The bad dog only took me 1 try, which was amazing. Was not expecting that for Tier 5. But thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that generic stuff. I'll catch you all next time. And as always, stay true.